Good evening. First off, it was an honor to get to participate in the Gavitt games. Yeah, what Coach Gavitt meant to Providence College basketball, to the Big East Conference and the game of basketball. He's a mountain of a man, and I'm super fortunate to get to play in a game and an event in his honor, and hope his name lives on forever. I know it will here in Friartown. Thought our fans were incredible tonight. Our students have been so consistent and loud and early and exuberant, and really proud of our guys. Really challenged them, to fight human nature. I said it right after our game against Milwaukee. We won and they lost. We beat Milwaukee, they lost to Tennessee, and we knew that they would have some extra fire and fight coming into the night's game. Wanted our group to exceed that and take the fight to them. I thought they did that tremendously well, especially defensively. I thought this was one of our best days, including practices of having great shared purpose. And we have a ton of respect for Wisconsin basketball, top 25 team for a reason, KenPom. And they'll win a lot of games this season and contend for a Big Ten title.
Questions for the players?
For both you guys, how much was pace an emphasis in this one? It looked like you really got going in transition early on, and looked like it kind of took Wisconsin, like the wind out of their sails a little bit. Devin, you can go first.
Yeah, I feel like in practice it's been a big emphasis on first 7 seconds because, we watched a lot of film, a lot of clips of their transition defense, and we thought that they were very vulnerable to that, so that's just where that comes from.
Devin, on that front, it seems as if you turned any turnovers or even missed shots into advantages on the other end. Is that really what you're speaking of?
Yeah, for sure.
How does that play into your game?
I like to play fast. I feel like I'm a pretty fast person. So I just like to play quick, give my teammates open looks, and, they do a great job of finding me when I'm open, so I like to return the favor a lot.
Jayden, Coach talked about the energy at the start of the game. When you guys are maybe hitting outside shots, how does that kind of maybe get you guys even more confidence and pin the other team on its heels like we saw tonight?
It was good to see the ball going tonight. We put a lot of work in, shooting the ball every day. We get 1,000 shots up a week. So for the all come together and just fall through the nets tonight, that was good to see. We haven't been shooting as good as we wanted to the past few games, but tonight it all came together and looked good.
Jayden, what is it to play with Devin Carter? He is fast, and he gets out ahead of the field so often. I guess if you find him, it's just a scoring opportunity every time. It's
nice. Sometimes you may mess up. He may make irregular plays. You may throw the ball too high. He's going to go get it. He's going to finish. He's a special talent, special athlete, and it's great to play with.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
Devin, how much have you worked on your three-point shot in the offseason?
I work on it a lot. I worked on it every summer since I've been in college and high school. I just feel like it's more so of a confidence thing now. Coach Kim and the staff, they do a great job of instilling confidence in me. My teammates tell me knock it down whenever they pass it to me. So I feel like it's more of a confidence booster now that I'm hitting shots.
For both you guys, what does it mean to pass this first maybe early season test like you did in the fashion you did tonight? Jayden?
It was good. Like Coach said, today was one of our best days of having shared purpose. It was good to see how we could come together playing against a quality opponent such as Wisconsin. So we just want to carry the momentum forward going into the next few games.
Yeah, just going off of what Jayden said, just bring this momentum going into the Bahamas, and hopefully we keep it up from here.
Jayden, what did you see from Josh Oduro? He didn't miss a shot today, and Wisconsin has a bunch of big guys down there. He didn't miss a shot.
I feel like we see this almost every day in practice. We know what Josh is capable of. He works very hard at his game. He's very talented. He shoots the ball pretty well every day. So it's not really crazy for me to see it, but it's good, happy for him to be able to do that on this game.
You surprised he didn't miss a shot?
No.
Okay, one more question.
Devin, this isn't meant to be disrespectful of Columbia and Milwaukee, but when you see Wisconsin, Kansas State, potentially Miami, Georgia, teams who are playing in March, and you see on TV all the time, as a competitor, would that get you a little extra juice going?
Just credit to like Columbia and Milwaukee. I mean, they have great players and great coaches. I just feel like I go into every game with the same mindset, just play hard, try to guard the best player, and try to shut them down. I mean, I don't really feel like there's more like a burst of energy or something whenever I'm playing a higher team, but just go into every game and try to guard their best player, like I said.
It's a great answer.
Thanks.
Great answer, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Questions for Coach?
Kim, it did seem like the pace maybe was created as much off your defense and off, defensive rebounds, and really set that back on their heels.
Yeah, we haven't really hit the mark defensive rebounding like we will. We've historically been a really good top 30 defensive rebounding team. We haven't gotten there yet, hitting our marks, but it was absolutely a clash in styles. They want to keep the game in the 50s. We want the game in the 70s and 80s, and we absolutely wanted to get this game being up tempo. They obviously have great size. We think speed is a good counter attack to size.
What was Jayden's impact in that? You've expected a lot out of him. I think Providence fans think he has a big upside, but to see him do it tonight was impressive.
No, he's great. He's great. He is great. When we first, when he went in the portal and we tried to get him out, I had a former Big East coach called me and said, "You need a Jayden Pierre in the Big East." I couldn't agree more. I think he's a great guard, and what I love most about him is his spirit never changes. He's the same kid every day, respectful, a great teammate, and when that's your energy, when that's your persona, the game's going to give you success, and it has for him. He's been playing really well these first three games, and in practice.
Kim, I could probably be the first one to say we haven't shot the ball. Maybe you envisioned going into the season the first 2 games, but tonight, was that kind of maybe what you saw preseason, at least early on?
Yeah, I do not. It's about the process, right? It's about our shot quality, and we've taken really good shots. Our guys get a shot quality edit after every game, and we want to take less and less poor shots. We want to take more good shots and great shots, and we're 68.29% in an effective field goal tonight, and that's a great number for us, better than the last game.
Kim, how did you see the team defensively in the first half? They held down the eight midfielders.
Yeah, they went on a 10-0 run at the end of the game. Some tough twos, but I thought our defense executed our game plan. Coach Felton did a really good job diving into these guys deep into the preseason. Even been guarding some of their actions randomly in practice months ago, and our guys not even knowing it. But they executed really well. That's a tough team to prepare for because they run a lot of stuff. They run it really well. They were best in the nation last season in ball security, and they score off of their stuff. So our defense had to be right, and really, again, all the credit goes to our guys for executing and being connected for all but the last 45 seconds. They went on a 10-0 run. Coach Felton was pissed.
Kim, you have different.
Was Coach English pissed?
No, not as much, but Felton was upset.
You have different personnel, obviously, but was there any way to borrow anything from what Tennessee did the other night when they beat them?
We do a lot of the same things as UT. We did some offensively. Defensively, we're a bit different than Tennessee in certain ways, but we'll watch the game. It's ironic. We played them at Tennessee 5 years ago in a home-and-home series. Tyler Wall and Ticket Gaines and Josiah James were freshmen in that game. And the next season got canceled because of COVID. It took them 5 years to return that game to Madison this past week. And then the next game, so Ticket, Josiah, and Tyler Wall all got to finish out that series. And I guess me as an assistant and Coach Guard, obviously.
Coach, playing with a big lead, how did you challenge your guys to keep up the pace?
Yeah, to win the second half, and we did by 3. No, we lost by 3 because of that 10-0 run. So our goal was the score is every round, every 4-minute round. It was just just win that round. Again, the process. It would just one possession at a time do our job. They had a 10-0 spurt at the end, and we lost. We didn't accomplish our mission of winning the second half.
Coach, Greg Gard made mention that the intensity of Providence and the compete level was the big difference, particularly in the first half. And he also made mention that when you play that hard, it can overcome warts. To that effect, the free throw shooting is still a little bit of an issue. I think that, that's something to be worried about against Kansas State or potentially Miami.
Guys will keep working. We'll keep shooting free throws. They'll keep the right guys, keep getting fouled. I think they'll make them. I trust in them. I believe in them. We want to play hard. This is a hard-playing league. And it used to be the price of admission, but it could get you a long way now. So I'd like to think we're going to compete and play hard every night. If you don't play hard, you won't play.
Kim, how do you view this stretch with Wisconsin and Kansas State coming up?
Yeah, accomplished mission. We just want to go 1-0. We want to go 1-0. Nate's been preparing for Kansas State for a while. Ton of respect. I got to play against Coach Tang when he was an assistant coach at Baylor for a long time, and obviously had a great run last season. Some really good players on that side. Quez Glover, talented guard. Really good group, talented group. I think they made 15 threes the other night against a South Dakota State Jackrabbits team that we have a ton of respect for. Providence fans know. Played them in the tournament a couple years ago. Really good team. So it's we'll scrub this one quickly tomorrow and get on a plane to Nassau, Bahamas.
Kim, this was a great opportunity game for the Friars. Obviously, even bigger opportunity this weekend in the Bahamas. You look at it that way? You come back with 2 more wins. You could be a ranked team.
Yeah, well, I'm focused. It's the rank. I care more about our net, truthfully, I care more about our net than where we're ranked. I care about our KenPom going in the right direction. We beat a top 25 KenPom team tonight at home. We have an opportunity to play another top team on a neutral. As we're building our resume, those games, they all are. They all are, and I'm so happy Devin answered that question. You see teams losing every night, to opponents. We respect every single opponent we play. And, Kansas State is a really, really good program, really good team, well coached and great players. And that's the lone focus, just one game. One game, and then we'll worry about what's next.
Kim, any update on Eli?
Yeah, he's still rehabbing. His ankle's pretty bruised. He got a good twist in practice. And the blood is working its way up his leg, but he's week to week.
Kim, how much are you and the team looking forward to going to the Bahamas?
Yeah, any chance our guys can get to beat. We enacted a team rule after the last game. After we break in the locker room, no cell phones for the first song. No cell phones. I want our guys to connect. So I'm excited we get a chance to connect on a flight tomorrow. Our administration, Knapp, done a great job. Kevin Kerback, TJ Grams, I know this trip and travel is going to be all first class, but I'm excited every time our guys get to spend together. That's a bucket that can't be filled enough. How hard we play, how tough we are, how connected we are. You can always grow in those areas.
Is it going to be weird seeing Will McNair the other side Friday night, or?
No, focused in on beat him. Happy for Will. Happy he found a home, and wish him the best of luck this season. He's a great kid from a great family, and I'm really happy he found a home where he wanted to be. Thank you, guys.